Hi, Dr. Amit. Hello.
Good evening, sir. Hello, sir.
Hi. Congratulations. We have an amazing news with us. Ranked number two in both AIMS merit list and also the common merit list. And on top of everything, one more most important thing is you have achieved this feat in even before completing your MD medicine. So you're at the verge of completing your MD medicine, and already you have DM gastroenterology seat with you, probably in the best and most prestigious institute in the country. So straight away, let's dive into the great news. Dr. Amit, tell me about yourself. Students are
Uh,
waiting.
yes, sir. Sir, I'm Dr. Amit Kumar Chauhan. I hail from Hubli, Karnataka, sir. I did my UG from Karnataka Institute of Medical Sciences, Hubli, and I was pursuing my MD medicine currently from AIMS, Delhi, sir, and I'll be finishing my MD medicine in this month, sir.
Excellent. So namaste, ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ. It would be great news for all of us in Karnataka, including myself here from Bangalore. So
Namaskara.
it's great news for all of us.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೂ.
Thank you. So, Dr. Amit, see, this is an amazing news. See, rank number two and the best institute. You're just going to rejoin your same institute. It's great, and we all know that MD medicine, while doing it to achieve this, is like really crazy difficult. So this would have required a lot of clarity, probably at an early stage of your medicine course. So what do you think like really mattered for you? Because many of us, like including me, when we complete MD, we were still confused between two close subjects to our heart or something like that. So many of the students, I feel, take a lot of time and spend significant amount of time in deciding a course of their choice and then start preparing and then get it. So I think that probably because you have cracked the exam in MD days itself, so there should have been something special about your ways of preparation. So what do you think gave you that extra vantage point to actually achieve what you have really achieved?
Yes, sir. Sir, probably I was very interested in reading liver and gastrointestinal tract in my UG days also. So once I got into MD medicine, I had known that I had to do gastroenterology, or then it was nothing else. So I think that was the main point, sir, where I decided that I wanted to do gastroenterology very early in my MD days. And that's what then I started very early, sir. I started preparing around midway in my MD in the initial years of the second year, sir. So from that's when I started preparing, because the syllabus is quite bulky for any super specialty entrance, sir. So once we have decided early, then we have to keep focusing on the subject, and requires a lot of repeated revisions to actually memorize a lot of bulky stuff. So starting early actually helps.
Okay, so a quick start really gives you an extra edge and a chunk of time. But then, to keep reading and revising, like you've told, revision probably played a major role. So you should have probably covered significant part and then revised to get what you have got. So with the busy schedule, like what you would have had at AIMS Delhi in general medicine and managing patients, managing the journal club, seminars, everything, how do you think like a person can manage? Now these are for many students who think that they cannot achieve something during their MD course. What is your suggestion for them?
Sir, first suggestion would be to make up your mind, sir. If you want something very badly, then I think you have to work towards it, sir. So first thing is to make up your mind and work with determination. And the next thing is time management. There's always enough time to do whatever you like. So I was able to manage my time very well. I also had a study partner here, Dr. Karthik Agarwal, who's also my friend. He has scored rank one in cardiology. So we both used to manage our time together, and we both were able to plan it from our early days, and that is how we were able to crack the entrance, sir. So I think
Wow,
time management and determination are the two key things with a
excellent.
very hectic schedule.
Absolutely. Well said. Time management. Procrastination is a part of 95% of our population. So, what percentage of you tells let's procrastinate, and what percentage of you tells let's do it?
Sir, I didn't get you, sir. Sorry.
I meant, most of us are quite lazy. When we work
Yes, sir.
really hard, we would probably want to munch a lot of food and sleep and, just go for duty
Yes, sir.
next
Yes,
day.
sir.
In fact, it should have been crazy difficult to really, pitch in to sit and read. So
Yes, sir.
probably did have some free time, like a good posting where you really could sit and read. Of course, you had a buddy to sit with you and actually plan the studies. Still, it's really unimaginable how you got it, but then you have done it. So now let's straight away jump into. Of course, it's a branch you decided early, but there should have been some inspiration of why gastroenterology. What are your inspirational points towards this branch, and what do you think are the positives about this branch?
Sir, regarding gastroenterology, I think it's the right mixture of both academic and interventional aspects. So, I think, and also, it's very interesting, sir. I think liver is one of the most interesting organs in the human body. So, my main interest was in hepatology, sir. I think
Okay.
that along with, and also I wanted to do intervention, sir. I think these both factors drove me to taking up gastroenterology.
Cool, cool. Happy to see that many of our students their love towards liver. Even our first ranker recently had an interview with Dr. Pranjal. He also loves liver like anything. Yeah, it's really so nice to know that. And then there's a mixture of all good. All you have a diagnostic test, you
Yes,
have
sir.
interventional, you have almost surgical notes going on in gastroenterology. You have physiological tests that's going on, and you have a lot of things to think about: critical care, a lot of things. So, said about all the amalgamation of the perspectives of gastroenterology. So, second, now you told me, like, what's the main inspiration? Did you have some teachers or immediate seniors, or somebody should have been to tell you that these are the things about gastro? Like, how do you assess? Like, do you feel that previous year questions and seniors guide really helped you to achieve what you really achieved?
Yes, sir, definitely. I've seen a lot of my seniors get into gastroenterology, sir. So, and also during the postings, I had the opportunity to work closely with them. So, as each day passed in the gastro postings, my determination to take up gastroenterology consolidated. So, I was able to interact with them, and their guidance definitely helps, sir, from marking my Schlesinger for important chapters till the last day last day and giving me advice regarding what to wear for interview. Their advice definitely helped a lot.
Excellent. So that's really nice. So now, first coming to theory exam, I mean the MCQs. What was your strategy, and how do you tell that these particular things helped you achieve this faster?
Sir, regarding theory first, I think it's very pivotal to choose the topics that are very important. And these topics can be chosen by giving some mock tests and looking at the previous year question papers. We get a brief idea that these are some important topics. And what I did was I also got my Schlesinger mark by seniors. So I read those topics extensively from Schlesinger, and I was able to make notes. And I revised those notes repeatedly before my exams, and I was able to complete almost 4 to 5 revisions before the exam. So that was my main crux of my preparation for theory exams, sir. Uh,
Super. So, not just one important secret you have told is to get it marked by an achievers who have already achieved what you wanted. So, obviously,
yes,
that would probably give the pulp of important stuff that's
yes, sir.
necessary. Really
Yes,
important,
sir.
and point is well taken. And the revision, we're able to do 4 to 5 revisions is something really phenomenal. Probably you were able to concise your important topics and revise them, and that probably really may help you a lot to achieve in the theory exam.
Yes, sir.
Next, the interview round. Obviously, it's something people get tense, and if I remember clearly, you even had your MD practical exams just happening during your interview, probably one day before or one
Yes,
day afterward. How
yes,
did you
sir.
manage that high tension zone? Like imagine MD, and probably you might be having a neurology case to learn. or you may be
Yes, sir.
having a respiratory case to concentrate on, and you were able to revise 4 to 5 times and appear for an interview round. So there must have been really a lot of motivation and skills involved. So
Yes.
what do you say for the practicals? What really helped you to crack?
Sir, first of all, I would like to thank you, sir, for helping us, sir. You had a very good session with all of the aspirants. Almost, I think, 20 people were there. And to be frank, I was very nervous before the interview, sir. That was my first online interview of my life, and I had never appeared in front of such faculty of such high stature. So having a session with you was very helpful, sir. Actually, regarding my preparation, I absolutely didn't have any time for preparation for practical, sir. Whatever I attended your session, I think that was the only thing that I was able to prepare. The interview went on like there were a couple of cases, and then there was spotters, sir. So I think your session helped, sir. Initially, there was a case-based discussion, and the spotter PPT that you had shared, sir, I went through it multiple times, and I think that helped in the interview, sir. Apart from that, I was not able to prepare specifically because I had my practical exams also.
Yeah, so thank you. We felt really happy when our efforts really, helps somebody to achieve their dream, and also it's a great gift from your side. Really, thank you when you guys are able to acknowledge our hard work, and
Yes,
yeah, when you acknowledge that it's really helpful for all of you. So it's a great honor for all of us who are sitting here on the other side and trying to let few of the students get what they really want. So really thank you,
yes, sir.
Dr. Amit, about your kind words. And so here you are, you have the best rank possible and the best institute possible. So how did you feel when you got the result? I think even your MD results must have not come yet, right? Is
No,
it out?
sir. Yes, sir. It's
Yes.
out. I have passed.
Okay, fine. Unofficially or officially? They have told
Officially
the
passed, sir. Officially
okay.
passed.
Officially also passed. Now, congratulations. So double
Thank you, sir.
congratulations to you. So it's superb news for all of us. Wish you all the best. Join our club. And last question. I don't want to take too much time. How was the day when you got the results?
Sir, I was very nervously waiting. I was scrolling the website continuously, and I actually thought that I'd seen the last year cutoffs, and last year I think the paper was easy. That's why the toppers had scored a lot of marks. So when I saw that I had scored around, according to me, I had scored around 60 correct out of 80, sir. So I was very nervous whether I'll get a good rank or not. So I was definitely not expecting such a rank, sir. And when I saw my roll number second in the list, I was very ecstatic, sir. And I couldn't believe I had to check it some 5 to 6 times before actually believing it, sir.
I can clearly feel the how you would have felt, because when you get a rank, you really try to see is it true or is it not. So can
Yes, sir.
really go back to our days and think about how you'd have felt. So it's beautiful. So I'm happy and more happy to know that a guy from Karnataka was able to go all the way from Hubli to Delhi, and now continues in Delhi, one of the major institutes, to pursue medical gastroenterology. So really happy for
Yes,
you.
sir.
And you're always welcome. You're a part of our WhatsApp group also. So there would be significant number of students really need your guidance. So they might contact you. So please help us out in getting your results for the next set of students also. Really,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
Sure.
It's our privilege to have you on this interview. So when you do come to Karnataka, do meet us. We shall catch up personally
Yes, sir.
also. So,
Yes, sir.
okay, sure. Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
so
that
much, sir.
opportunity.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Congratulations
so
once
much.
again.